Hello viewers, thank you very much for tuning in. I recently did a review on the Hawke Nature-Trek 8x25 binoculars, and this week, just released, is the new Hawke Endurance 8x25. I also have the 10x25 in stock. So at first glance they're both very similar sizes, fully multi-coated optics, BAK4 prisms, similar field of view, similar eye relief. So at first glance, not much to choose from them. But a lot of people like to fold them up to put in an inside pocket. And with the Nature-Trek, that is as narrow as they go. With the new ED Endurance, there is a difference. So that's one difference. And the same applies with the cases. The Nature-Trek case, with them not closing up as much, is a slightly larger case than the Endurance. Again, this is an issue for some people that like to put them in their pocket. So, coming back to the Endurance. So why is this around about 30% more than the Nature-Trek retail price? Well, it's ED glass, phase corrected prisms. So on paper it's a much better pair of binoculars. So I had a look through them both earlier on, and at first glance I couldn't see a difference. They both seemed the same. But then, as I often do, I start looking at lampposts and chimney tops, and I tested out Chromatic Aberration, and there is where the difference showed up, with these being ED glass. With the Nature-Trek, I found that maybe only 10% off centre you do start to get a little green and red colour fringing around the edges of bright objects, dark objects with bright backgrounds. And with these I found I could go about 30% off centre and then only start to see the colour fringing. And so the Chromatic Aberration, you can go further off centre until it starts to show, and going out towards the edge, again, compared to the Nature-Trek, there is a little bit of green and purple fringing, but less. And another advantage of these I found was it had what you call a flatter field, and so on the edge of view it was more in focus than the Nature-Trek, with a lot less fall off in quality. So summing up, yes, brightness is very similar to the Nature-Trek, but much less false colour or chromatic aberration, and a flatter field of view with better edge of field quality. And so I would say that 30% markup in price pretty much reflects what I've just said. You get around about 20-30% less chromatic aberration, plus you get better edge of field quality. And another minor thing, there we have the standard nylon strap with the Nature-Trek, and the Endurance ED a very thick padded one, which would be much more comfortable. Some time ago I did a review on the Hawke Sapphire compact binoculars, and I'm finding these, they're not quite in that league for sharpness. Build quality is there, but the Sapphires, they are a step up in quality, but then they are £200. But for just over £100, £119 retail price, the Hawke Endurance ED, they are a cracking set of binoculars where you can basically take anywhere, fit easily in your inside pocket, in the glove pocket of the car, and yes, very recommended. So thank you very much for watching, as always, and please check out the links in the description below.